Good day, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for February 3rd to the 9th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. A card fell out, so we're just going to go with that one for um, the name is skipping my mind. Affirmation. Yeah, so this card fell out. Let's check it out. I don't sweat the small stuff. Oh, one of my favorite ones. I don't sweat the small stuff. You'd be so amazed at how much easier life becomes when you don't sweat the small stuff. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Three of spades, six of spades, seven of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 9 of spades, king of spades, 8 of hearts, and the king of diamonds. Okay, so your general energy for the week is the Lord of Value. Yeah, so you're a Lord of Value, a self-made business person, or maybe you're going to be a self-made business person this week. Like sometimes uh, we get investments and whatnot, and making a good investment is being a self-made person. Um, so maybe this week you're just going to make a very wise investment, and that makes you a self-made person, a business person of some sense, right? But anyway, if you put in the hard work, you will be successful. So if it's not some kind of investment and you actually have some kind of business, uh, then yeah, you're going to be successful at it. You are the Lord of Value this week, but like I said, it can mean other things too. It doesn't have to be a self-made business. At the beginning of the week, you have miscommunication. Yeah, somebody's betraying you, and it's going to lead to a fight and a breakup. Now the cards are saying that it's time. It's time for this breakup to happen. You won't see it at first, but this is a hidden blessing, that this person that you're breaking up with, this person, whoever they may be, it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a romantic lover or anything like that. It could be a friend or a family. But yeah, there's going to be miscommunication that's built off of a betrayal. Um, it looks like you're either going to be traveling this week, or you need travel to get yourself some peace of mind and maybe a new outlook on life, to move forward with your life. But yeah, if you are traveling, awesome. It's gonna be good. It's gonna work out good for you. If you're not traveling, then I suggest that you do a little traveling, and that can be a short distance. It doesn't have to be a long distance, and you don't have to even be in a vehicle. You can walk, just walk somewhere, and that is travel. So definitely do some traveling when it comes to this week, if you can. Then you got snakes in the grass. So yeah, you do have some people that are not on your side. They want to ruin you. And a lot of times when this comes up, they ruin you by speech. So I would definitely not be listening to a couple or a group of people at this point in time, because they are out to confuse you in love and life, and they are out to sabotage your work. So you need to really be careful uh, with the speech that you take in from other people at this point in time, because you do have some people working against you. Then in the middle of the week, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Make it rain. Yeah, you have a chance to be financially successful, but you had to leave your comfort zone. Okay. And maybe leaving your comfort zone is having a self-made business. Maybe that's not something that's ever been, that's ever crossed your mind to have a self-made business, or maybe you've had an ideal or something of a self-made business that you wouldn't mind uh, running, but maybe you don't feel like you're that type of person. But if you have an ideal of some kind of self-made business, I would go for it. I would leave that comfort zone of believing that you're not a self-made business person, and actually kind of go for that. Go for what it is. Now, also, leaving your comfort zone can be as simple as going golfing when you're not a golfer, right? Somebody asks you to go golfing and you go with them, and you can meet somebody that can help you be financially successful, or you come up with an idea while you're, golfing, and that leads you to a self-made business or something like that. But either way, you do have a chance to make it rain, but you do have to leave that comfort zone. Whatever that comfort zone may be, you would know what that comfort zone is, because this would be an opportunity that is there, but you have to leave your comfort zone in order for it to work. Then you got the death card. Now, the death card can mean a person passing away, but most of the time it means the death of a relationship, the death of an idea, the death of a way of thinking. Right? For some reason, for some of you, I just have this feeling that you think you can't be a self-made business person, or you think you can't make a good investment or something like that. I don't know why that's in my head, but that's in my head. Um, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like for some of you, this death is the death of that ideal of yourself, and leaving that comfort zone and letting that die off. Um, Now, it can be other things too. This could be talking about the relationship that dies off. But either way, this is another hidden blessing. You're not going to see it at first. Even if it's a thought process, you're not going to see it because, you're leaving your comfort zone, and you're worried that if you have this different way of thinking and let your old way of thinking die, that's a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing. But even if this is talking about the relationship that's ending here, this is a good thing. This is a good thing that this is dying off. Whatever it is has been causing you fear, worry, nightmares, problems, or in this case, causing you to not be able to go forward with your life and do something profitable and productive, right? Because of the way that you're thinking. Now, it looks like towards the end of the week, you're going to be in a leadership role. Yeah. So this could very well have something to do with you leaving your comfort zone. Maybe the Lord of Value is something to do with work, right? And you have to leave the comfort zone to become a leader. That can be for some of you going on here, that you had to take on the leadership role, and that's not your place. That's not where you really stand most of the time. It's something different. It would be you leaving your comfort zone. The cards are just warning you to make sure that you don't let your ego take over. Lead with your head, not your ego. A lot of times when we get into a leadership role, our ego does tend to poke its little head around, because we feel like we know it all because we're the leader. And if this is something new that you're doing, then that can really be a problem because you're not used to being in the leadership role. So just make sure to keep yourself in check, and make sure that you still keep an open mind to other people's ideas, advice, and all that stuff. And yeah, you should do just fine. It looks like you're holding on to something and you need to let it go. I feel like you're holding on to this relationship, or you're holding on to this idea. But, the card can have two meanings. It could be you're holding on to that relationship of the betrayer, and you're holding on to this idea that you can't be a leader or a self made business person or whatever. That's just how I'm feeling here. Okay, but you need to let it go. And no matter how painful it is, to let whatever this is go that you're holding on to. Only you would know what you're holding on to so strongly, and it's not allowing you to move forward or move on with your life. And I feel like you know that, like holding on to it is causing that, but you don't want to go through the pain that you're going to have to go through, that uncomfortable situation. You don't want to go through that. And you're just stopping yourself from moving forward. That's all you're doing. So let go of whatever you're holding on to that is not, doing anything for you in life, except for holding you back from the great things that you could be doing. And you got to be careful because these snakes in the grass would actually try to stop you from all of this. They're going to try to hold you back. So I'd be very careful of people downgrading you or people trying to hold you back from stuff and trying to make it seem like they've got your back. Like oh, don't go for that because you're going to, I don't know, lose out on money or it's going to fail or whatever. You want to be careful. Don't listen to those people, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak. Spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Oh yeah, see? You got the Three of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles. This man is he built this archway, right? And he's presenting it to these people, and he's going to try to get his worth. He's going to get his worth for this work that he's done. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's something that you want to do, or there's some kind of ideal that you have, uh, that I feel like some of you just, I think you've had this idea for a while and you just have not had the confidence, or you got a mindset where you are telling yourself that you are not this person, but you are this person. You are the Lord of Value. You are somebody that can go out there and get what you're worth for your talents or whatever, so I just feel like I think you just need to let that go. You need to let that die. You need to let that way of thinking about yourself die off and go after what you want to go after. I feel like this is something that you've wanted to do for a while and you just haven't done it because of your doubt, and it's not very easy to, get past that when you have snakes in the grass that are going to feed that doubt. And that's what these snakes in the grass are going to do. They're going to feed that doubt. And with a breakup and stuff happening this week, that's going to make it so much more easier for them to try to make you steer away from going after what you're wanting to go after. But I say go after whatever you're wanting to go after. We only have one life to live. Might as well take some risks. So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also note that I do have bonus readings on my Patreon page. You can find the link to that in the description below, and I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.